As the Asheville community becomes more environmentally conscious, pressure to use eco-friendly alternatives drive UNC Asheville students to make a change in waste reduction efforts. Most of the changes started with one idea and a single individual.
I think when students get involved, it's really hard for their voices to be ignored.
When attempting to make change individually, it is important to not be discouraged. Danny Dawkins, Senior Director of Dining Services at UNC Asheville, explains why one voice is so powerful.
Demand it. You're the customer. And as the customer, you have a choice. And sooner and later, the locations, the restaurants, the higher education school systems, they're going to listen.
Go talk to the city council. They're very approachable people, and they have room for public comment at every meeting, every week.
3 years ago, the UNC Asheville Active Students for Healthy Environment decided to pursue a campaign to help substitute styrofoam for something more environmentally friendly. When approaching the dining services about the issue, it was suggested that the majority of the student body must show interest before they decided to have any eco-friendly change.
And I surveyed students as they came into the cafeteria and Ramsey Library and the Highsmith about, would you be willing to pay extra for biodegradable packaging? From that survey, we found overwhelming student support. Something like 70% of students were willing to pay extra for it.
We've been able to eliminate 95% of all our styrofoam products here on campus and change over to a more eco-friendly product.
UNC Asheville, as well as other establishments, can always improve their waste reduction. But can the city of Asheville do the same?
You go downtown and there's not a recycling container anywhere around.
Compost of food and biodegradable packaging can create a landfill diversion and is a full cycle enrichment for non-wasteful sustainability.
So we have a composting bin behind the cafeteria that we used for a couple of years, but we haven't been using because we don't have a proper permit for it. And my understanding is it's not very hard to get the permit to use it.
So who is driving these drastic changes, and who's responsible for following through with this movement?
It will be our generation to lead the sustainability efforts because we're the ones to inherit the future.
It's all of our responsibilities. It's not just the small group that decide that this is a great opportunity. It's for all of us to take a step towards a better environment.
UNC Asheville is setting a precedent for other institutions to make a change, but there is always more work to be done when helping to sustain the environment. Overall, it is up to all of us to actively pursue any environmentally conscious ideas, big or small. I'm Garrett Kilgore reporting for Mountain Highlights.